One of my clients unlocked incredible rental income and massive equity in just 2 years. Want to know how? I've been a big fan of Summerlin West master plan community since the time it started building, and I'm sure you have seen some other video titles on Summerlin West on my playlist. I love Summerlin West because it's a fast-growing master plan community with a lot of future developments and construction for the next 10 to 15 years. I love Summerlin West for my investor clients because you could gain the fastest equity compared to any other neighborhoods in Las Vegas and Henderson. Today, I'm going to take you back to 2022, 2 years ago, when my investor client Angela reached out to me and made a smart investment in Summerlin West, getting a steady rental income for the last 2 years. I'm going to share with you how she was able to secure this smart investment, what she was able to collect as far as rental income for the last 2 years, and what her current home is worth now in the event she wanted to sell in today's market. In November of 2022, investor Angela reached out to me. She has been interested in investing in real estate in Las Vegas for some time, and she was doing a lot of research online and found some of my educational videos. When we scheduled our first one-on-one buyer's consultation on Zoom, Angela wasn't too familiar with the different neighborhoods in Las Vegas and Henderson, so we started there. We talked about the different neighborhoods, the pros and cons, what kind of rental income she could get and expect from each, and we really dived into Summerlin. She was really attracted that it was a luxury master plan community, and she really was interested in Summerlin West because of its future development and growth. In this buyer's consultation, I gave her some information on some of these new construction communities that were currently selling. Through this discovery process, I identified the last speculation home in a new community that was closing out. A speculation home or a spec home is a new construction home where the buyer has selected all the structural and design finishes, and the closing of that particular spec home is much faster than a complete new build. In December of 2022, Angela made a trip to Las Vegas so that we could go see this closeout community and this particular spec home. This particular spec home was in the framing phase, and it had 5 more months until closing. So Angela and I drove together to this new construction community to check out this closeout sale of this particular spec home. Of course, I had to remind Angela not to wear her high heels and bring sneakers because we were going to be on the construction site with a construction hat. We walked through the framing of this new construction home, and Angela absolutely fell in love with the beautiful balcony and strip views. Because of its elevation and the position of this corner lot, we had unobstructed strip views from both the second balcony and then the 3rd floor balcony. Can you just picture the fireworks that you could see on New Year's Eve or special holidays from your balcony? It was really a magical moment. After seeing the home in person, Angela was sure that this was going to be the investment home that she wanted to move forward with. The home was listed at $740,000. Because I knew that it was a closeout sale and that the builder was motivated to move on to their new community, on top of the closeout sale, it was December. And December is a really great time to negotiate on these spec homes because builders are more motivated to offload these inventory homes by the end of the year. I was able to negotiate from the beginning $20,000 off on the purchase price, which brought the purchase price from $740,000 to $720,000. On top of that, I was able to negotiate 3% of the total purchase price towards closing costs. And that equated to $22,200 in closing costs. So with the $20,000 off the purchase price and $22,200 of closing costs, I was able to get a total discount of $42,200 for Angela. Angela was so excited for all the savings that I was able to get for her, and for that, she called me a genie for making magic happen. The spec home was finally completed in May of 2023. There were a few things that Angela needed to do to make her spec home rent ready. First, she had to purchase appliances such as the washer, dryer, and the refrigerator. That equated to $3,000. Remember, when you purchase a new construction home, all the appliances are included except for the washer, dryer, and the refrigerator. It's up to you as a homeowner to purchase those items, and those items are usually expected for renters when you want to lease your home. Then she had to finish her backyard. She wanted to keep it simple and just do rocks and shrubs and keep it very very minimal as a desert landscaping backyard. Remember, when you purchase a brand new construction home, the backyard comes unfinished as a dirt, and you have a certain timeline, usually 6 months or a year, to finish the completion of your backyard. The backyard costed her $1,500. Then we had to install some light fixtures as well as window covering. Angela selected some really cool modern light fixtures from Wayfair, and she chose some simple window coverings. For that, the total budget was $750. So her total expense to get this spec home rent ready was $5,250. By the way, if we haven't met yet, konnichiwa. My name is Kaori Nagao, your global real estate advisor helping you find your new home. Whether it's a new construction home or a resale home anywhere in the world, I'll be more than happy to help you. Remember, I have referral partners through my Sotheby's network in every market, in every city, so don't hesitate to reach out to me. If you'd like to contact me, scan the QR code on the screen or find my contact details on the description below. If you'd like to follow me on social media, I'm on Instagram at Kaori Luxury Real Estate. Thank you so much for watching, and let's keep going. After all these items were installed, Angela was ready to get her professional photos taken to get her listing marketed on the internet for a rental. Then it was time to discuss how much to list this rental for. As Angela's real estate advisor, I ran the comps and checked inventory on what was going on in the marketplace when it came to rentals in Summerlin West. And I found out that the inventory on rentals in Summerlin West was extremely low. In particular, there were no inventory for rentals with 4 bedrooms. And in 2022, just like today, there's a lot of people working from home, and that added bedroom count is very important. So with that in mind, I suggested Angela to list her rental for $4,500 per month. And guess what? Within a week, we were able to secure a qualified tenant who was interested in signing a 2-year lease. Isn't that amazing, you guys? So I helped Angela with the lease agreement and secured this tenant for 2 years. Now let's take a look together at the financials. So let's take a look together at this Excel spreadsheet where I have the income and the expenses and the cash flow broken up. We were able to secure a tenant for $4,500 per month. So here is a total of 12 months at $54,000. Now looking at the expenses, we have a home mortgage per month of $3,962, home insurance cost at $43.93. Here for HOA, we have 2 HOAs. We have Summerlin West as one, and we have a sub-HOA because we're in a gated community. So with that combined, it's $184 per month. Property tax is $103.42, and per month, the SID and the LIDS tax is $60.17. SIDS and LIDS are special improvement district taxes that are taxed on new construction communities in new construction master plan like Summerlin West. You pay biannually, and this is the amount per month. So your total cost per month is $4,353.52. Now, the cash flow is positive at $146.48. Cash flow for 12 months is $1,757.80. Cash flow for 2 years is $3,515.60. And for this purposes, I wanted to do cash flow for 3 years at $5,273.40. If you recall, Angela had to make this home rent ready with some upfront cost, which was in this case $5,250. I wanted to share with you the cash flow for 3 years so that you could see that it was going to take Angela 3 years to basically get that money back from the amount that she had to put in upfront to get the house ready to make it rent ready. In order to evaluate your current market value of your home, we have to look at comparables or comps. Now looking at the sold comps for this particular subdivision within Summerlin West, I could see that there were 2 homes that sold. One sold for $950,000, the other for $920,000. These are model match, same square footage, same bedroom count, but it also has a pool. Now, Angela's spec home does not have a pool. It has room for a pool, a future pool, but it does not have a pool. So let's keep that in mind. This other home that sold, it's a smaller floor plan with 3 bedrooms that didn't have a pool, sold for $815,000. So by looking at the 3 sold comps and doing further analysis, I could advise Angela that her home in today's market is approximately $850,000. Let's take a look together at the net sheet that I put together so that Angela could easily see what her capital capital gains would be in the event she wanted to sell her home. So looking at this net sheet together, if the sale price was $850,000, you can see up here, these are settlement services or closing costs. Escrow fees, owner title policy, e-recording fees, notary, transfer tax, recording fees. So closing cost is going to be approximately $8,075.50. Now brokerage fees. So when you list with Las Vegas Sotheby's, it's at 3%. And now with the new regulations, we are advising our sellers to offer up to 3% in buyer broker fee. Now that buyer broker fee is up to 3%, which means in the event that we receive an offer and in the offer the buyer broker commission is at 2%, the seller will only need to compensate the buyer broker 2%, not the maximum 3%. So let's keep that in mind. But for this net sheet, I did 3% for the buyer broker commission. But in this scenario, we did 3% for the buyer broker commission. So the total commission is $51,000, $25,500 on each side. And then the loan, the balance of the loan is $539,620. And under other expenses here, there are things like home warranty that the seller covers. And we have HOA transfer fee and docs for $400. So the estimated capital gains after all of this for Angela is $250,154.50. As I shared with you in the net sheet, if Angela was to sell her current home at $850,000, her capital gains would be over $250,000. Coming from an investor perspective, this is huge. You've gained over $250,000 in equity in less than 2 years by purchasing a new construction home in a highly desirable new construction community of Summerlin West. And in the event Angela decides to build a pool in her backyard and spend, let's say, $50,000 for it, she has a sold comp, a model match at $950,000 in today's market. Now it's time for a pop quiz. I know you've been waiting for this. The first person to comment correctly will get a shout out on my next YouTube short. Let's go. This time, true or false? Investor Angela was able to secure over $44,000 in incentives because it was a closeout sale and because it was in December. True or false? For more videos about new construction homes, or if you're thinking about buying new anywhere in the world, make sure you check out one of my videos surrounding me. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for finding me. It'll make me really happy if you could smash that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you're made aware of my weekly content. My goal is to get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so I need your help. Please share my videos with your friends and family and help me get to 10K by 2025. Thank you so much for watching, and I cannot wait to see you on the next one.